What's up? Jay Remy here, host of NoOutletLive. Are you considering or curious about how you can start your own podcast? Join Anchor. Anchor has everything you need to make a podcast for free. Monetize your podcast, one-click distribution, record from anywhere on the app, and they have unlimited free hosting. Download Anchor on the App Store or Google Play. Anchor, podcasting made easy.
Guardian Roadside Solutions is ready to help with your roadside emergencies serving the greater Cleveland area. They have the knowledge and experience to get you back on the move quickly with staff available 24/7 to help with flat tires, tire damage, changes, fuel delivery, vehicle lockouts, dead battery, or new battery installs. If you find yourself or someone you know in this situation, call a Guardian at 440-833-6000.
We've been drinking like we're dying, driving like we stole the damn thing. We're all deranged and damaged, but goddamn it, I love it. Goddamn it, I love it, and we deserve to be loved a hell of a lot more than we've been here. Yet most days I can't even look at myself in the mirror. Yeah, I feel so small in this city. Yeah, I feel so ugly in this world. Please accept us how we are. Just accept us how we are. Do you see what's wrong with everything in this place? Or is it just me? Strip my skin from its skeleton, break apart every bare bone. Use my hair as your kindling and make my insides your home. You're never alone. Take from within what you will. Suck the blood straight from my feet. Discard every shred of evidence. I see a world with less people like me.
No Outlet Live.
Hey, I'm Jay Remy, host of No Outlet Live. If you're in a podcast that explore any and everything, check us out. We stream anywhere you listen or watch podcasts, or just type No Outlet Live, one word, in your Google search bar to find the show. Live Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Facebook. No Outlet Live, your road to boredom ends here. Do you like Tessa? Do you think this will be a date that can last?
Well, she's not very articulate.
Are you looking for a place to have custom t-shirts made for your business? Well, we have the place for you. Flathouse Press works with 100% eco-friendly material for all of you conscious folks. They can also put out orders in a fraction of the time large-scale competitors can. They are a fun, locally grown Cleveland original company. Go to flathousepress.com and check out the variety of party toys, headbands, and clothing in their catalog.
No Outlet Live with your favorite hosts on the North Coast, Jeremy Tomesek and Jarrod Stover. The road to boredom ends here.
No outlet, but I need to charge my phone.
No Outlet Live.
Welcome back. It is No Outlet Live, the best live podcast broadcasted on the internet, even though today my internet is completely trash. I am so sorry. We didn't mean to return on Memorial Day weekend when the internet is just being swamped where I newly live. You could call the show at 216-647-0064. We are presented by FlatHousePress.com and Guardian Roadside Solutions. You can find this show everywhere you listen or watch podcasts. On video, we're on YouTube, Spotify, we're on Facebook Live. Right now, we're not. We're having very big complications, but you will see this later on YouTube and Spotify. The audio versions are on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor FM, the iHeartRadio app, Amazon Music, Audible, CastBox, and more. I am your host. I am Jeremy Tomesek. I haven't talked to you guys in a long time, and I have a new co-host. Anthony, he's out of there. He didn't want to be joined in, and he can come back if he wants as a guest. But my new co-host is somebody that I have worked for years with. This man I hold in high regard. We've made music from 2003 up until 2017, and we have reconnected for the same shared goal of No Outlet Live. This is Jarrod Stover.
What's up, man? That's my big intro. What up?
Big introductions, big friendships. I have been doing stand-up comedy for going on a year right now, and I have met a lot of people. And this person I have met, I met this comic maybe 4 months ago. So it's coming towards when I was around 7 months of comedy. I met our guest, Trent Brown.
What's going on, dude?
What's going on, Trent? How are you feeling? Tell me. We're just going to go straight into it. How did you start doing comedy? What really drove you into wanting to be a comic?
My friends and I talked about doing it forever, so I was just like, fuck it. I just Googled open mic, and then Funny Stop Comedy Club came up, and I was just like, yeah, fuck it, let's try it. And then it went over pretty well, and then I got pretty addicted. Like, after I got that first laugh, like, all the nervousness was just away, and I'm just like, oh, fuck yeah, that's awesome. I see why they want to chase the laughs now, you know what I mean?
You do want to chase the laughs when you're doing it.
Yeah, I chase for the laughs, dude, for sure.
I know you do. 100%. I've seen you do some fire sets. I'm sorry that when I invited you out to do the guest spot on No Outlet Live, I didn't have enough time to have you send me video because I know you have clips of your stand-up online. Maybe we'll look for it in a moment here. I can probably pull that up on the fly. But what comics were you fans of? Were you a fan of when you actually got interested?
Somebody I was watching, like, when I was getting in was Shane Gillis.
Shane Gillis is fire.
Shane Gillis. Who else was I listening to? John Mulaney. He was really good.
You like John Mulaney?
I like John. Dude, have you seen Baby J, the new one on Netflix?
I started watching it, and I'm not going to lie to you. I quit kind of early in.
Dude, I was drawn. I thought it was a hilarious story about, like, something so fucked up. Like, he's like, yeah, I talk about my intervention, just like the way he plays on it. I don't know. I just thought it was a funny and interesting story, which I think I like telling stories on stage, so maybe that's why I like John Mulaney more.
I do the same thing. Yeah. I have been trying to work my actual life into bits, almost as if like I wrote a sitcom about my life.
Yeah.
But it's crazy how you could be writing jokes and then you got to feel them out and work them into a crowd. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%. And then not every crowd is going to be the same. Like, dude, I run a mic with my Uncle Travis and this other guy, Brandon White. He's coming up too, man. He's pretty funny, man. But we run it at a biker bar. And it's so funny because, like, I performed in, like, front of liberal crowds. But I feel like I fucking kill at that biker bar sometimes, dude. They're just like, dude, we get you.
Like you're supposed to be a biker in a past life.
Yeah, I guess I was a biker in a past life, dude.
You know what? I remember the last time we performed together, you were talking about this, and I was like, you look like you would fit into a biker bar.
Yeah, dude, they like me up there. I am fucking scared sometimes, though, dude. Like, enough guys in there with leather jackets. They all got, like, different, like, gangs on the back. I'm just like...
patches.
I'm just like, hey, you want a beer? Like, just try and get on their nice side. I'm like, I'm not trying
to beat me up.
I'm just here for the ha-has, dude.
Right.
Like...
And if you say that in a biker bar, I think you would get beat up.
Probably. They'd be like, what are you
for the ha-has?
That is wild.
They're like, what are you, fucking
I can
gay?
see why you'd feel nervous.
Yeah, so you were performing in the biker bars, and I've been seeing that you have been getting spots all over the place. You were just in Columbus.
Yeah, Columbus.
Okay. Tell me about how your time was in Columbus.
Dude, they made me feel right fucking at home. I love Columbus, dude. Those guys are great. There's a lot of new spots jumping up. There's this one comedy club called The Attic that we checked out. They opened like 6 months ago, dude.
Is it in the attic of a house?
It's in the attic of a pizza shop.
Close.
Dude, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Because what is that spot that's pretty close to here that's in like that weird apartment above the bar? Mahal's.
Yeah.
It's a bowling alley.
Yeah.
And then when you go upstairs, you find out there's like a secret hideaway for comedians.
Have a password and a special knock. Like,
Dude, it's cool, man. Like, I don't know. Every time I've gone to a show at the Mahal's apartment, it's always so good because the room, it's pretty small. So, like, you pack that room out, it sounds so fucking good compared to, like, I don't know.
I'm going to tell you that I do not like standing in that dirty ass fucking cluttered ass room. That's like a hole in the side of the fucking building.
When did you go there last? Wait, when did you go there last? How recent was it?
It was at the end of winter.
Okay, so they still have like all the fucking like trimmings and floorboards just sitting on the side.
Dude, people were like sitting on that and using it as chairs.
I was one of those guys. I was like, I hope there's not a nail in this. Like
the weird thing though is that you'll be sitting in that room and then hoping that like you get offered a spot. When you're not like a known comic, but you're chilling with the comics, you're kind of just hanging out, you know what I'm saying? And you'll be standing there and there's like well-known like people with kind of a high degree of comedy. They're standing by you.
above you.
Dude, like 2 steps above
Like
you.
you're rubbing elbows with famous comedians.
Yeah. Some guys that are just fire. They've been doing shit
In the
for a
attic
minute.
of some guy's house.
Well, I think
And it's like the attic of some guy's house.
Right.
I mean, that's just what I think it is too. Is like, I don't know. I'm still pretty new. I'm just glad to get whatever I can, but I still like go out and just ask everybody like, hey, you need a comic or like you need any help with anything? Just like, I don't know.
It's the very honest way to do it.
Yeah, just trying to be like, hey, I'm here. Like,
show up
if you
for
need
as
anything.
many sets as you can.
Yeah. Hey, you never know if a comic drops out too. Maybe they need a little fill-in or something, you know? You're like, oh, well, I don't know. Do I have I got 10 minutes ready.
Like Dave Chappelle didn't show up tonight. Yeah.
It's like,
we're giving you 5 minutes.
5. I was ready to headline.
Yeah, right. Whoa, don't get ahead of yourself.
They're like, all right, calm down now.
Okay, so we're talking a little bit. We've been chilling here for a second, and you were telling me that you don't watch the news.
No, I really don't read. I mean,
What do you mean that literally?
not like Floyd Mayweather. I don't read, but
ever.
like I physically can read. I just don't usually.
Okay. So
Can we
I
test
got
you right now.
Yeah, let's read. That says Cleveland.
There you go. Good enough.
There we go. All right.
You know where you're from. I'm sold.
Fuck yeah, dude.
All right. So what I have planned for us is to start off with news, because No Outlet Live is a show that keeps up with the times and what we got going on in life. So let me go ahead and share my feed, and then we're going to go into my first news story by TheRealDown.com. Husband accuses wife of cheating on him after he discovered she watched the second season of a show without him. Have you ever really felt hurt that that somebody has watched a show that you shared your attention for?
Yes. I feel like you should be really mad about that. My wife gets mad all the time if I watch shows without her, but I don't really know. Like,
what show?
I don't even know offhand. You caught me so off guard that I can't even think of a show.
Dude.
I barely watch TV either, so.
Oh, man.
Before I give my answer, I just have to think, like, the scenario. Did she give you spoilers on the season? Because if
Does that constitute cheating?
I think so.
Oh man.
Cheating me of a good fucking TV show, dude.
I feel
like
that.
if somebody told me The Last of Us, I mean, even though I played the game, if somebody told me the end of The Last of Us, like what happens, I'd just be like, man, what the fuck?
I watched it and I couldn't tell you the end of it. Like, I don't know how that ends either.
Honestly, I never played The Last of Us, but it was just an example.
Oh, you motherfucker. You had me. You got me.
It was an example.
So, The Last of Us is a good example. Let's say that you're watching that and you get into, there's not 2 seasons of that yet because that is a show
Right.
I'm a fan of.
Exactly.
Let's say you were hooked on episode 3 and then it becomes a couple of weeks go by. Just life sucks and you're struggling and you don't have time to watch, but then you're eating dinner and you're like, I'm about to watch episode 4, and you do get spoilers.
But it's on episode 8, and you're like, what the fuck is going on?
And then you got somebody sitting next to you that's like,
And the whole time I'm like, cheater.
Yeah, cheater.
Cheating.
You fucking cheated me. You cheated me of this a whole episode.
Right.
that is real news going on in the world right now.
my
But that's
God.
But
people
you
think
wanna-
it's important though. Like,
Dude, I thought you guys were talking about Biden and shit. I was like, oh, I've read some stuff. I guess I've read some
oh,
stuff.
you brushed up on your Biden before
Yeah.
you came in?
I was like, reading. What's
Yeah,
Biden
right.
up to?
Yeah, just to make sure. Like, everybody's gonna talk about that at some point.
So speaking of Last of Us, we have some more news to cover on mirror.co.uk.
Sounds reputable.
The Mirror. I think it is reputable. Exclusive. Warning. Warning. World not prepared as women infected with highly contagious fungal disease. Medics have chillingly warned the world is not prepared for what to come as women are confirmed to have been infected with the first cases of a highly contagious fungal disease.
HPV?
2 women suffered lesions in their neck, buttocks, thighs, abdomen, with family members also suffering the symptoms.
What the?
He said the Dr. David Denning, the professor of infectious diseases and global health at the University of Manchester, revealed the infection, which can be transmitted easily in schools and homes, is spreading across countries. He said skin fungal infections are transmitted from one person to another in schools and all them places. This new terbinafine resistant fungus is a new species called trichophyphon Indonesia.
That's fucking deep, dude.
I don't know. That's some crazy shit. It sounds crazy. First identified in India. This is the actual script of The Last of Us.
Well, have you guys ever heard of cordyceps mushrooms?
That's what they're saying this is.
Wait, really?
Dude, they're saying that this
it's
is
like
a
a real thing?
cordyceps and it's infecting women right now. There was 2
Dang.
the 28-year-old woman first reported rashes appearing on her body in the summer of 2021 and sought medical attention in December after she had a large, scaly rash across her body. Look at this. Look at this scaly rash.
That looks like a wrestler.
It does look like Rustler Burns.
Ringworm, dude.
Yeah, ringworm and burn.
This is just ring fungus.
Like ringworm.
The infection itself is obvious and highly inflammatory in the skin. A dermatologist diagnosed her with tinea and prescribed antifungal treatment in January after her baby was born. So there's babies being born with the
fungus.
The Last of Us fungus.
Dang.
For 2 decades, we have been treating these infections with oral terbinafine for 3 weeks. Terbinafine.
They're gonna sacrifice the children to find the cure.
Right. That's the only way.
It's just Mad Max this shit.
We must sacrifice the children.
No, dude, the kids are the ones that are gonna take us out.
Yeah, I think so too.
The children are our future.
Are you sure about that? Have you been watching TikTok?
Yeah, right. I know, I'm not scared of the children.
These motherfuckers eat Tide Pods.
Whether we like it or not, dude.
They are the future. You're right. You're right.
Not, dude.
There's only time. So let's go into some more news facts.
I do love reading some good news. I need to check
Another thing from the Mirror. Okay. If you date me, you date my best friend too. We're a package deal. Best friends Marissa Baker and Patty Kulak moved in together after each going through a divorce and now consider each other as a platonic soulmates as they rejoin the dating scene. So these two girls right here, if you date one of them, you're in a relationship with this girl. And later on in this article, it says that there is no benefits.
Yeah.
So you got two girls yelling at you.
That's what I'm saying. I was just thinking that the whole time. Like, sex and everything aside, that would be awesome if that happened. But, like, you'd have to deal with these. I'd have to deal with two wives. I can't deal with the one I got.
They're just yelling at you and picking on you.
Instead of dividing rent in half, you could be going to thirds. That's
true.
That's
so you do
good.
save on that, but you don't save. But like, you have a headache constantly. Your head just hurts.
I don't know, man. Third rent, dude. I mean, what are you willing to sacrifice for those gains, man?
That's true. You know,
It's wild. What if you could finesse the situation though? If we go back
to where the friend gives blowies.
Look at
Or,
this.
like-
Look at this.
right?
That's them.
She's already like.
They're hot and they take hot girl pictures. They're like some Californians.
It seems like something a Californian would do.
Yeah. A local government planner said dating is so interesting.
I bet.
First of all, they do assume they are getting Marissa and I when they start dating one of us because we are always together. Something that comes really early on with whatever man we are speaking to is that this is not just a roommate situation. She is not just my best friend. This is every decision I make involving a man that I am dating. I will be running everything by her first.
Damn, she walks in with like a tape measure to measure you up.
Dude.
Size and shit, like, no, he ain't good for us.
She's got like the referee jersey on. Hold it. Illegal motion. 10-yard penalty.
Just someone constantly nagging you about like, everything you're doing.
I told you he wasn't big enough for the job.
Oh, goddamn. Yeah, that doesn't seem worth it. I don't know.
Right.
I feel like you'd have better luck just marrying one rich person.
These friends met in 2021? What? They're that close of friends in 3 years? I've known you for what we just discussed, 20 years?
20 years.
20 plus?
Dude, maybe you guys could get together and do this on a woman.
Yes. We're just going to date the same
Dude.
chick.
No, we're going to fire back, dude. We're going to fire back.
No, dude.
You're like measuring cup size. You're like, hold up.
Right.
I can't do all that. I'm not trying to be in competition with nobody. My self-esteem is so bad. I got to be the only one.
Oh, yeah. There could be no other.
It's fucking Highlander for the men.
Right.
All right. So let's see what else they have to share with us. It makes life so much easier. We have fun together. We laugh together. I can be weird. I am messy at times. There's nobody judging or criticizing me. Long term, we consider getting into relationships and navigating the dating field. It is very unconventional. No shit.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to deal with your friend in the middle of my business.
Yeah. Unless she's sucking my business.
You're conspiring on me?
Right.
Yeah, that's 2v1. That's just...
2v1 is bad statistics.
No, dude. It's always 1v1 in Call of Duty. It's not 2v1. I mean, come on, dude.
At home with Patty is where I feel the happiest. This is where I want to be. I would hate that. Like, I'm trying to take you to the movies. She's like, at home with Patty, though? Patty
Right.
can't come out because she's got to go to work, and I got to wake her up.
Yeah. Like, we're not going out.
Yeah, the juice definitely doesn't seem worth the squeeze.
Could
I
you
don't
imagine
know.
that? Right.
In other news, on the Insider, businessinsider.com, is that reputable enough for you guys?
Maybe. Everything's reputable to me.
Bill Gates says
I
that.
believe it
Checks out.
all.
There's a picture of Bill Gates that checks out.
Yeah.
Checks out.
Bill Gates says AI could become so powerful that people would never need to use a search engine again.
Well, like Elon Musk's Neuralink shit.
I think that's what everybody's starting to worry about with
It's
AI.
gonna be that, because it's gonna be like little contact lenses that have all the information in it, and then eventually they're gonna make that shit just wired in your brain. When you're born, they're just gonna be like,
You think?
yeah, I know.
But we were discussing the other day that we're already in the Matrix.
Yeah.
So why would they need to do that?
Now we're going to the Matrix.
We're making a Matrix.
Double. Yeah. We're building a Matrix in the Matrix because the Matrix got too smart.
Matrix Inception.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Speaking at AI Forward, a San Francisco event hosted by Goldman Sachs Group and SV Angel, Gates said top AI companies would likely create a personal digital agent, which would wipe out the need for some popular sites. I don't know what the fuck that even means.
You read it, and I'm like, I don't know how to comment on this at all.
You'll never go to Amazon again.
Yeah, because that shit will be in your head. You'll be like, I need
something.
Toilet paper.
And it
then just
shows up
Yeah.
with like a drone.
I don't know if I want that.
It would be, you're a slave. That makes you a real slave because you have to work to be able to use the brainwave.
Like, you'd be taking a shit, you'd be like, damn it, I ran out of toilet paper. You'd think it would fly through the drone, through the window, like, drop you off some. Like, thanks, drone,
What do you
Amazon
think-
drone.
What do you think the people would be denied? You like said they have to work for the brainwave. What happens if they don't? They just have to go to a Target.
Oh,
Like
man.
Right.
And it's like with the animals. You're with the worst of the worst. It's the tent city in California.
Oh my god.
You're going to Skid Row to buy toilet paper at Target.
Just in a back alley. It's just one roll at a time.
Representatives for Gates did not immediately respond to Insider's request for a comment. In March, the Microsoft co-founder published a 7-page letter, The Age of AI Has Begun,
Yeah, it is.
which outlines some of his views on AI. You know what's scary about this is that everything that Bill Gates has ever done, he ends up being a huge part of.
Yeah.
And have you ever seen that talk that he had? I think it was a TED talk that he showed up and he had a thing full of mosquitoes. And he had this jar of mosquitoes and he was sitting there playing with it. And he was like, we're about to start genetically engineering these so that we can make sure mosquitoes will not give nobody malaria.
Yeah.
Because malaria is like one of the biggest problems in the world.
Right.
He did kind of solve polio, but they say a lot of people got fucked up when they were testing the vaccine.
Isn't that where, like, all the kids in the African schools were getting that shit from
Yes.
his vaccines?
Yep.
Like, yeah.
And he was like decimating populations until he worked out the vaccine. And he started doing that
That's how
with
you got to do it, man.
genetically playing with malaria and mosquitoes. And he wanted them to sex each other so that they would breed each other with his genetically engineered ones.
Yeah.
What is he about to do with AI?
Dude, they're
AI
gonna...
mosquitoes.
AI mosquitoes?
Yeah, like little cameras. They're going to be watching you all the time.
That is, it's creepy, man. I don't know. I'm just worried about the stuff that Bill Gates does seem suspicious. He's got like full grown woman titties now.
Yeah.
Have you seen the video of that?
I haven't, but I've seen pictures that I always said.
You know
I feel like
what?
he's got some titties. They're pretty nice.
Let's see if we can get some YouTube popping here. My stream is all fucked up. God damn it. All right. Well, in other news, in K News, this seems like a very reputable place, right?
Sure.
K News.
UFO in plain sight. At least 50 Marines witnessed and recorded a phenomenon. I said phenomenon. Phenomenon. On April 20th, 2021, an unidentified triangular... Man, I can't read for shit right now.
Wait, before we even get into this article, so they saw UFOs on the day of 420.
Oh, man.
Is that what we're saying here?
Yeah, 420.
Okay.
Oh, dude.
Maybe we got to take it with a grain of salt.
Man.
We might have to do that.
That is such a good call.
We might have to wait. Let's read it still, because I am interested.
Although there is video of what he's talking about, like what they say they saw. It's like little red lights in a triangle.
If I was some sober dude, I wanted to fuck with a bunch of people on 420. What better way than like putting a drone with like a UFO looking thing and then just flying it by a military base, dude? You're gonna start a conspiracy.
How come they only see UFOs at military bases though?
Oh man, you got me there. I don't know.
Like,
I mean,
always over this military base because I think it's like the government, like other governments coming to spy on us, and they're like, "Oh, that just must be a UFO."
Dude, I totally agree with that because other governments are doing things. That weather balloon with the fucking microchips on it, that was not from China.
Yeah.
Can you really believe that China would send a balloon with a big satellite attached to it to spy on us? They have spies here.
I wonder if it was like one of the uncontacted tribes of like Papua New Guinea or something. Maybe that was their version of spy tech.
Dude, I don't know where actually genius.
I don't know where they got the microchips, but
it's like from an undiscovered tribe somewhere.
Just a balloon carrying a Commodore 64.
Yeah. This will fetch a price back at my place.
Oh man, that's terrible. I don't know, man. Technology really scares me. And we have AI. Now we have all of these UFO stories coming out of the Pentagon. They're declassifying stuff. They're showing videos caught by jet fighters.
Well, speaking of AI, have you guys used Chat GPT or whatever it is?
I've tried it. But it's kind of weird because I feel like you ask it things and then it doesn't really tell you anything specific because you got to know specific things, I feel like.
It's true, but I don't know. My one friend said they wrote out their 2 weeks notice. They're just write me a 2 weeks notice. I still want to be professional and leave the door open.
Right.
And it was I regret to inform you my last day of employment is June 10th. It was very great working. It wrote a whole 2-page 2 weeks. When I quit a job, I don't want to write a fucking 2 weeks notice. If I can have a computer do it for me.
I'm definitely going to make a computer do it for me.
You can have it write you a resume. You could just type in all your work experience and whatever you want to throw on it.
The thing is if you want to play with it, when the story started coming out that Chat GPT is a thing, I assumed that I was already late to the party. So I did make an account. I have a Chat GPT thing. And I started playing with it and I was asking it very I don't know, off of the wall questions that AI doesn't know how to answer certain things. I was asking it.
Were you using the one on Snapchat too? Because that one fucking sucks.
The one on Snapchat is completely garbage. But
it's like a first grader. It's
it really is.
You just can't talk to it.
Well, if you ask it if it's AI, it actually tells you it's not. It'll try to, you ask it questions about AI and it doesn't know how to answer it because it's not AI. It's kind of like a search engine and it'll find keywords and things you're saying and then Google it. You know what I mean? And it'll piece stuff together. I caught it in a lie about, there's a man that found water under the ocean. He got to the bottom of the ocean and he found a lake in the ocean. And it's this dense pocket of I don't even know, like atmospherical pressure.
Was it like builds. 2 different like levels of water or something?
It was. He got to the bottom, and then there was like this pit that had dense water that things cannot penetrate.
Yeah, it's like a little freshwater pocket.
Yeah,
I think there's like some underwater caves in Mexico that have it too. It's literally like the ocean water that's full of salt rising above the fresh water that sinks below.
Exactly.
It's so weird.
You can't take like a submarine into it or nothing. And this guy like found it, and I was asking the Snapchat AI about it, and it said there's no such thing. It was like confused. And then I did a Google search and found the guy's name, and then asked it about the guy, and it told me all about the guy. It was like, oh, I'm sorry, this was found. And I was like, why do you lie to me? And he couldn't answer that neither.
Fuck that guy, dude.
All right.
Fuck that guy.
That's why I have a problem with like
Fuck
AI.
that
AI is terrible. Like it doesn't really work that way yet. I think it's just Google searching stuff right now. It's piecing together a story for you, and he uses keywords.
Yes.
But what happens when the shit's smart?
When it gets feelings.
I mean, we've all seen Terminator.
Right.
I think it could help. I think it would be like, yo, Biden sucks, bro. Like, what are y'all doing? Hire me.
Are you saying you want to vote AI as a president?
I would totally vote an AI president.
No
Did
way,
you ever
dude.
play fucking Fallout 3?
No.
Damn it, dude. There's literally like a computer on Fallout 3, and he's like the main faction's president. And he's just like a fucking AI, and he just wants to like put this virus into the water to kill everybody.
Oh no, our AI won't do that.
How do you know? How do you know?
We'll make sure that it doesn't.
We can always just turn it off.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's got to be a computer that runs it. So if like you're using like the flux capacitor from Back to the Future, you gotta just turn it off.
That's a good point. Just hit the unplug button.
Unplug it. Whatever. That's what they did with
I hope that's how it works.
It is how it works, because Google and Google used to work with another company, and they both built chat bots, and these chat bots built a language that nobody could decipher. So they unplugged them.
And their only fail-safe that they set up was to unplug them. Like, they were like, in case this goes nuts, like, let's make some protocols. They're like, no, we'll just unplug them.
They legitimately, that's a real story. I covered it a couple years ago.
Weird.
They unplugged it.
I wonder why, dude.
Is it still live? Well, somebody, like, retrieves them computers, though. Plugs them in, and they already got a built-in new language.
Like letting the demon out of the box, like
yeah, dude.
Start speaking in tongues.
Next thing you know, fucking Hellraiser starts.
Right.
Let's see what else we got in the news. I think we actually covered all of my news articles.
Damn.
So let me touch on. Let's see if I could pull this up. The internet has failed us.
No.
I know.
Come on.
My computer wouldn't get internet either. So.
Dude. I mean, it's...
You said it's a new place? Like you just moved in here?
Yeah, fairly recently, like 2-3 months.
Do you have more furniture or anything?
Nope.
Dude, that's fucking insane. I was like, yep, a white man lives here. Dude, you had like the bed in the main living room. I'm like, oh shit, dude. Where's the couch? Where's the couch, dude?
Bro. There's no green room.
I'm not
here.
roasting you, dude. I mean, thanks for having me. But I'm just like, where's the fucking couch, dude?
You're not supposed to tell the behind the scenes.
I was like, I was just, okay. I was like, where's the fucking TV?
Damn, dude. No, what I have right now is a bed and a radio station.
And a studio, dude. No, this is nice, man, for real.
That's what I live for.
Yeah.
And that's all I need.
Dude, this is furniture. You're like, here, would you like to come to my furniture room?
Well, you gotta do me like that, bro. I brought you in for a good time. We're all about to have a good time. and this motherfucker comes in and just roasts my life away. Oh shit!
Sometimes it's got to be that, I guess.
Clip it.
That is the highlight.
Like
So
pull back the curtain.
Yeah, the veil has been uncovered. That is the secret sauce.
Don't worry, you have time to edit it out. It's not live this time.
It's fairly live.
It's fairly
Only in pieces.
I doubt anybody's watching though. So at this
Yeah.
point.
No, we're all good. Fucking how long have you been doing comedy?
Since September.
Since September.
Yeah.
Damn, so you're still like fairly new, just like I am.
Yeah, 100%. I'm still brand new at it. It's just love doing it. So I'm just asking.
How old are you?
24.
Man, 24.
Yeah.
You know, I really wish, Jarrod, that I would have been dipping my toe in the pond of comedy when I was 24.
But instead you wanted to be a young Eminem. So.
It was terrible. It was the worst decision.
That's gonna come back to bite you in the ass and the videos start popping up.
Dude, it was. I made some stuff that I was proud of, but most of the time I was wasting my time.
Yeah, we all were probably.
I did this show earlier with Redline Radio.
Yeah.
And they were interviewing me and asking me about like how me even podcasting came up. And the last thing that I did before I went into media school was I opened up for Bone Thugs and Harmony. You remember that?
Yep.
Oh, really?
I was there.
Yeah, so I opened up for Bone Thugs and Harmony at the Agora
Dude,
in
dope.
Cleveland, and it I got
Did you have like a name?
yeah.
What was your name?
Like, what?
What was it?
I was a time machine,
Time Machine?
but it was it was spelled like TYMASHEEN, like Tima, and then Sheen, like Charlie Sheen. And I was going with this like thing, but I had like years of music that I had built up, and slowly like my name went from Tima because my last name's Tama.
Yeah.
And somebody said it in a freestyle. They were like, Tama, 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 Tama. And I was like, I'm about to run with this Tama thing because it's half of my last name.
Yeah.
Then Charlie Sheen did an interview and he said some crazy stuff. And I was like, Time Machine. Like, oh my God, that is like metaphorical.
That's deep, bro. That's so deep.
bro. So I ran with it. And I actually did make a lot of good music and I opened up for Bone.
That's cool.
But then like a bunch of stuff happened and I fell out of it. And I went to broadcasting school for TV and radio.
I mean, I could tell with what you got going on here, dude. No, this is a cool setup, man.
I really wanted to work in radio, and
Yeah.
somebody beat me to 107.3.
107.3.
There's a comedian
Okay.
that beat me to the punch. I had my I sent everything that they asked of me.
Okay.
Resume. I got all of the background. I went to school for it. I had a demo made, and another comedian beat me. And it's somebody that has been doing comedy. I forgot what his name was.
Quite a while.
It's been a little while because I was doing that
Don't worry,
during
man. Just
Christmas.
keep doing your thing. Your chance will come, you know? You just gotta
Yeah.
wait for the opportunity.
You know, that's how it's been going with everything.
Yeah.
Because I've been dipping my toe around. I've been playing with comedy.
Yeah.
Been playing with podcasts, radio, playing with music.
Just
I
finding
spent a
your
long
niche.
time. I'm finding the thing.
Yeah.
Just having
What's
fun.
going to do it?
Yeah.
I'm having fun.
Yeah, exactly. That's
You-
all it's about, dude. I probably will never be famous doing comedy, but I'm gonna have a good fucking time doing it.
I feel like you might have a shot. Everybody's got a shot. It depends on where you are and what you're doing at
Yeah.
that moment.
Yeah, I mean that's the hard part of it too. Is like you almost forget like it's not just writing jokes. If you want to like be in the business of it, because like
The business side, it seems grimy. It's just like
Yeah.
music, and that's why I stopped doing music. Was the Bone Thug show?
But it's the
the
same.
business side got dirty.
Right.
I got fucked and not paid all my money. Dude, I sold $1,000 worth of tickets
Yeah.
to the show, and they did pay me all my money and kept giving me the runaround. And I never got in contact with the people that owed me money.
oh my god, that is slimy.
And I did a performance, and they started bumping my spot, even though I paid my dues and got in for it.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Yeah, it is a grimy business, and I think even with comedy, 99% of it is ticket sales. So you need a promoter or you need somebody
Yeah,
behind you. You know
basically,
what I'm saying?
it's asses and seats, and
Yep.
I feel like a way to help you like get booked on shows is definitely bringing people.
Yep.
When they're like, oh, you're bringing a crowd, like we could probably have you on.
Yeah, because they're going to put you on. They're going to give you better spots the more people you show up with.
Yeah,
so if you're hustling out
100%.
there like, hey, come see me, you know, putting your shit out on social media and things like that's the part
Just
of the
showing
hustle
that you
nobody wants.
care.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
part nobody wants to do. You know what I'm saying? They just want to go be funny. Anybody can be funny, I guess.
Yeah, I suck at social media stuff, dude. It's such a task
Yeah.
to keep up with. Like, holy shit.
Start doing like YouTube shorts or something. Just
Yeah,
film
or
yourself
clips.
doing a stand up, like one of your like little routines or whatever, and put it
Yeah.
on. You know, like
No, 100%. I've been doing that too. I took a class at the Improv, so I got like a really good like 5-minute set, and it was like behind the Improv sign and everything.
Yeah.
So it was just like a little comedy workshop, but we got to do like a 5-minute set there. So that was a cool stage to perform on.
hell yeah,
Yeah, I like the Improv, man. That's a good room.
yeah. I've been there a few
The
times.
Improv is a pretty cool spot. And how long were you doing that?
The Improv room.
Yeah.
So the class was 3 weeks. It was like 3 Saturdays for like 4 hours, and basically it's just like writing a 5-minute set, and then we went up and performed it, and you gotta like keep a video that was like filmed by the Improv, so it's like actually like a good quality video.
That's
No
awesome.
way, that's really
yeah.
cool.
Is that posted anywhere? Like you have
Yeah,
that?
it's on my Instagram, Garbage Comedian.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, plug.
The big
Shameless
plugs.
plug.
You can throw all the plugs. Where else can we find all your
I set
stuff?
you up for the alley oop. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you. TikTok has a couple. That's also at Garbage Comedian. I have Facebook, just Trent Brown, I guess. I don't know. Don't fucking follow my Facebook, dude. Don't follow that shit. Or do. I don't
We
know
have
what
to
the fuck.
follow it.
Don't fucking follow it.
Come on, and you have to follow No Outlet Live, the
No
podcast
Outlet
that you
Live.
will find everywhere. You can find us on iHeartRadio. You can find this show on Spotify. You ain't gonna find it live on Facebook tonight, though. You about to find it. Amen. Yeah. But you can call us at 216 if you're getting. I am watching on the side how the feed is going because I'm keeping the live show going and little clips are going. If you catch it, 216-647-0064. Next week we got more guests. We're gonna keep it going. Next week my internet will be fixed. This will be
live next time.
that is a major. And we'll be right back. This is No Outlet Live.
Oh, sorry. Did we keep you waiting like the bartender when you want to close your tab? Well, welcome back to No Outlet Live.
I don't know because we don't have this set up to run yet. But
Oh,
once
okay,
we do,
gotcha.
I'll be able to do it. It was just
I was waiting for it. I'm like, what's he gonna do a sound effect? I was so ready for
I know,
it.
like it's the first time and everything.
It's
like,
so cheeseball, but I love it so much. Like it's just something that's so I don't know. It's funny because it's dumb. You know what I mean? Yeah.
right. No, 'cause I could hit you with 100 samples. Like, I can't wait to hear that shit.
There's just the
Right.
arrow.
Yeah, right.
It's just fucking hammer it home. You guys want to open that other beer?
Fuck yeah, we do.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh, this is fun. Sure. Oh,
Hell yeah.
I was just clinking for no reason.
Both empty.
Yeah.
I think that's bad luck.
The whole rest of the show is gonna be like.
What's up? Jay Remy here, host of No Outlet Live. Are you considering or curious about how you could start your own podcast? Join Anchor. Anchor has everything you need to make a podcast for free. Monetize your podcast, one-click distribution, record from anywhere on the app, and they have unlimited free hosting. Download Anchor on the App Store or Google.
Guardian Roadside Solutions is ready to help with your roadside emergencies serving the greater Cleveland area. They have the knowledge and experience to get you back on the move quickly with staff available 24/7 to help with flat tires, tire damage, changes, fuel delivery, vehicle lockouts, dead battery, or new battery installs. If you find yourself or someone you know in this situation, call a Guardian at 440-833-6000.
We've been drinking like we're dying, driving like we stole the damn thing. We're all deranged and damaged, but goddamn it, I love it. Goddamn it, I love it, and we deserve to be loved a hell of a lot more than been here. Yet most days I can't even look at myself in the mirror. Yeah, I feel so small in this city. Yeah, I feel so ugly in this world. Please accept us how we are. Just accept us how we are.
I didn't know Caesar was a real person.
You thought it was a salad?
No.
On the Autobahn, the shaman running down the...
I didn't know Caesar was a real person.
You thought it was a salad?
No, no, I thought it was a play-by.
Wait,
you're...
What do you...
Oh. All right, John.
This is how Ninja... Who built this for you?
Strip my skin from its skeleton, break apart every bare bone. Use my hair as your kindling, and make my insides your home. You're never alone. Take from within what you will. Suck the blood straight from my feet. Discard every shred of evidence. I see a world with less people like me.
No Outlet Live.
Hey, I'm Jay Remy, host of No Outlet Live. If you're in a podcast that explore any and everything, check us out. We stream anywhere you listen or watch podcasts, or just type No Outlet Live, one word, in your Google search bar to find the show. Live Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Facebook. No Outlet Live, Your road to boredom ends here. Do you like Tessa? Do you think this will be a date that can last?
Well, she's not very articulate.
Are you looking for a place to have custom t-shirts made for your business? Well, we have the place for you. Flathouse Press works with 100% eco-friendly material for all of you conscious folks. They can also put out orders in a fraction of the time large-scale competitors can. They are a fun, locally grown Cleveland original company. Go to flathousepress.com and check out the variety of party toys, headbands, and clothing in their catalog.
What's up?
Baby,
Did
let's
we
go.
keep you waiting like the bartender when you want to close your tab? Well, welcome back to No Outlet Live.
Welcome back to No Outlet Live.
Everything that could go wrong will.
And it has. This shit is off the rails.
Did you guys hire a guy for those voiceovers?
Yeah, I paid for a voice actor, and I know one that's popular in the city.
That's dope.
Hell yeah, we got some people that are
official.
I thought that was AI for a second there.
Could have fooled me, you know what I'm saying?
No, we're back. It's No Outlet Live. You can call the show at 216-647-0064. We are brought to you by flathousepress.com. We were just talking to Trent about the company on break. They have great party toys and accessories. Go to flathousepress.com and just check out the stuff that they have. They got crazy shirts. They got really funny and cool stuff. I love that company.
What do you mean by party toys? What
Oh, right, because I was thinking the same thing at first.
Like, party toys.
Well, it's not sex toys, okay, fellas?
Like, what kind of party are we
like
talking about?
rave
Dude?
stuff, I think, right?
Yeah,
like some glow sticks and
they
like
they have like things that like yes, like
hula
the
hoops and
hula
such.
hoops and the
Yeah.
things that you do at like
Acid
when you're
people
tripping
stuff.
on Molly and
When
acid.
you're at a festival,
Yeah.
like the like people that are there, what they
Yeah.
would like as their
like
know,
a light up yo-yo. And
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
What the fuck is happening?
whatever your choice of drug is or whatever, like your toy.
What is your guys' choice of drug of choice?
My choice is to always do drugs. I'm just kidding. I
That's
wish I
what he
could.
said. What's your choice of drug?
Yes, please.
That actually, God damn it. So we're having a couple beers. Guys can have a couple beers. What?
No, my choice drug, I would have to say, the one I had the funnest time on was always Molly, dude.
Molly?
Molly was so fun. I had so many times. The first time I did Molly, I did so much of it that I went back to my dealer and I was like, I need some more. And he was like, did you do all of that? And I was like, no, like half of it. He was like, people die from half of what I sold you. I was pretty lit for a little while.
I mean, it really doesn't take much. Like, I took 0.1. I was up from like 10 to 10. It was...
Dude, I took 1.5 grams.
Did you go to a doctor after?
No.
I would check on that, dude. That's how much we split between like 8 people, bro. Like, holy
It was
fuck.
like prolonged though. Like I was taking little bits at a time, and I kept on taking little bits.
That's how
like
it
I
goes.
was, yeah, dude. I was
Holy
taking like
shit.
0.2 per time, and I just kept on getting it. And I was lit for like 2 days.
Where were you at this point? Was this a festival?
No, I was in Toledo.
I was just at home.
I'm doing a 2-day
Chilling
molly
in the
bender in
neighborhood.
Toledo.
I was just hanging out, bro. Well, we're just having some molly. You can't just be some bros and hang out.
Yeah, right.
Oh shit! Hold on.
I don't think I've ever. Oh, god.
Yeah, what?
I was gonna say I don't think I've ever done Molly like by itself without mixing it with something.
Yeah, like a beer or two, or
No, like speed or something too. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Like every time we took it, it was always mixed with everything else. I don't know how to explain it. I guess I don't want to tell you everything because then you're gonna think I was like, I'm fucking weird.
So check this out. This is flathousepress.com right here.
Click
Let
the
me
link.
okay, yeah. So we're all watching. Let's shop. Flathousepress.com. Big shout out to Aaron and Ashley. I love you guys for life. Right here they got Space Force reporting for duty because they be living in space.
Yes, sir.
Look at they got these pins of their logo, Moonchild headband, space case, snapback galaxy hat. They have the Blast Off T-shirt. Let's check out this T-shirt. Look at this badass dude at a festival with gauges and wearing the Blast Off. This bitch looks like she's squirting right there.
Blast off.
She's blasting off.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of blasting off, that guy probably gets off to pain. I mean, dude,
That is a solid fucking judge right there.
I mean, I don't know. Those gauges are so fat. Like, you got to stretch your ear. I don't get gauges. I don't get
it neither, and I've always heard that it stinks. Like
They do.
Like
Like the
dirty
gauges-
cheese or something.
They do
you
if you
get ear
don't clean
cheese?
them daily.
For real?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's nasty.
I know because I have them.
It just sounds.
Oh, you're
do you have
disgusting.
gauges?
Yeah.
Well, they're smaller. They're not. You're not like.
Yeah, they're just the 0 gauge or whatever. Like I didn't start
doubles.
getting into. Well, I didn't start getting into like the inches. You know what I'm saying? People were like, "These are 3.65 inches, bro."
Okay.
All right.
So here we go with the party toys section. Hold on, let's see if this is gonna load up. This is them playing with the party toys. Look at this sweet ass glow in the dark fucking hula hoop. That's one of the owners, I think, right there with these sacks of glow in the dark. This is for when you're tripping your balls off.
And you can see they test their own products too. I mean, they'd use it themselves. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Flathousepress.com.
Dude, they're the shit.
Yes.
I don't know why it's showing up like this. It might be my internet.
I can't believe you're even able to pull up this page.
Me too. I don't know what's going on. I feel like it's 1999.
It's because you were talking about AI, and now Bill Gates is just limiting you.
He's targeting me?
He's targeting you, dude.
Let's look at some more of their merch. Smoke About It. Look at the Smoke About It t-shirt for $20. And they make all of their stuff eco-friendly. That is a good aspect of their stuff. The ink and everything that they use isn't like super crazy pollutant. It's all green.
All of their shirts are
pet
grass-fed.
pet friendly and safe.
You gotta have pet friendly. Tell me they have pet shirts too.
I think they do. I helped them design one thing that was I helped them design this. Uncle Sam beating some chick saying, "Call me uncle." Her beating the Statue of Liberty. Look at her being a bad bitch. because she's always been a baddie.
Such a baddie.
You think she's thick under that robe?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
She's thick?
Statue
Lady
of
Liberty
Liberty's
thick?
always been thick, bro.
You think Lady Liberty? She's an
Vicky,
idiot?
Vicky was her name in the street before she got here to America.
And Uncle Sam just fucked her ass, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he did.
You can see it right on the shirt.
He's beating it. Yeah. You can see it right on the shirt. Wash inside out with cold water. Just make sure you do that if you buy that t-shirt for $20. Exclusive customs. What do they got? Get a quote. Go to their website. You could get your own custom stuff made by them. Just go to the website, flyhousepress.com. It's fun stuff.
Always.
So earlier I was talking to this guy on this show about this news article coming out about California is passing a law that says you cannot play music past a certain decibel, and I guess they are equipped. The police now are equipped with decibel meters.
Oh, yeah. They always were, I'm sure.
Do you think so?
Yeah, because they, like, test your, like, system and stuff, like, so they can catch you, like, you know.
Now they're saying you can get, like,
but what's the
jail
decibel?
time.
But how loud is the decibel? Like, if you could hear it, like, how loud would it be in your volume?
Might have to actually look that up because this is kind of similar to window tint, isn't it?
Yeah, sort of thing. Like, it would be debatable always, and they'd just be like, we have this meter. Like, probably didn't even, I'd be like, is that thing modified or whatever?
Yeah. You could just say that. Like, when was the last time you calibrated
Yeah,
this?
calibrated this.
Just like let him do it and then just talk about it later in court and be like, yeah, I don't think his shit was accurate.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't know.
Like, that would be hard to prove, I think.
Dude, I literally got I had a quarter pound of weed taken from me. I was supposed to go to court about it.
Nice.
And they literally just let me go. They're just like, we're gonna
now
just
you're
give
out
you a
with a
stop
warrant
sign.
for your arrest.
I don't, dude, they had to have fucked something up on the back end, dude. Like, I don't know, processing the evidence or something. I'm like, wow, I really fucking dodged a bullet.
Right.
I hope none of my family members listen to this podcast. They're
Why?
like, what the fuck?
Because they still don't know about it? Like,
Yeah.
you kept it that under wraps?
I was like,
clip it.
No. All right, you got me one back for making fun of you only having a bed.
We all got
In a
our
studio.
we all got our demons, man.
No, so go ahead. So what was going on?
Oh, I just got pulled over with a quarter pound of weed. We just like went kayaking for a weekend and had a little left over and
Quarter pound left over? Like,
had a
how
little
much you
bit
take
left
with you?
over.
Like, what if you got caught on the way there? What are you getting caught with then?
I don't even remember. I guess it was just shy of an ounce too. It was like 122, so not
Okay.
a full ounce. I guess.
So you did pretty good.
I
You
embellished
did
a
okay.
little.
Yeah.
They're like, well, it's under an ounce technically. I'm like, wow, thank God we smoked that extra blunt. Like that.
Yeah,
was like,
right.
It's funny how they tier it. It's like if you have more than a quarter pound, it's like $750 or $1,000 and
Yeah.
possible license suspension, and they're just like, dude, fucking.
What is
are
it,
you
like
doing?
99 grams or something? Like, if you
It
have
was-
under that, you're good to go?
It's
in
something
Ohio?
like that. I don't know. I haven't checked. I just stopped like transporting weed in my car at this point. I'm just like,
That's
no,
probably a
I'm
good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one moment where right before I moved back out to the Cleveland area, I met up with this chick, and me and her did our thing, and I was kind of lit up for real. At this point, I had like this
However
Trailblazer.
good story starts.
So I had this Trailblazer that had like off-road tires on it, and I left this girl's house, and I was kind of lit, and I was about to go. I was going back to my friend's house after I met up with this girl, and I had like fucking, not even gonna lie to you, I had 2 zips just on my back seat, and there was open containers everywhere.
Oh no.
It was bad. It was a
open
really
containers.
bad thing. And it was raining. So I'm out by her house, and as I'm coming back towards where my destination, there was this light, and I thought I was going to beat it. It just turned yellow, and I was trying to beat it on the off-road tires, and I spun out and did like this Fast and the Furious drift. I did like a Tokyo drift, right?
And then the cop was right there.
Dude, he
right?
was stopping at the light as it's yellow. I'm doing a Tokyo drift in the
You
rain.
see him halfway through this, man, like, fuck.
Dude,
You just hear the Tokyo boys. Dun, 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 dun.
So I'm doing it. Dun, 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 and I'm looking at the cop car like, oh, fuck.
Do you look him in his eyes as you're spinning? Like,
Dude, it might as well have been that case. Right. So I know that I'm about to get pulled over, and sure enough, this dude lights me up and he pulls me over. And I swear to God, I told this dude that I wasn't used to the off-road tires and the rain, and it got me home, dude.
Oh my God,
dude, you
were sweating bullets, bro.
Bro, I've never been this scared because these 2 ounces are just sitting of like, I don't know, it was like Reggie Bud or something, but that still will get you in trouble.
Yeah, the cops don't care if it's Reggie. They're like, yeah, cool. It's still 2 ounces. We get our money.
Right? Do you get to put this back out on the street to the cartels? Like,
yeah.
Cool. Like,
but it was like, and I had the open containers everywhere, and they tried to shine like flashlights through the back windows, but for some reason they wasn't able to fucking see it. It was so crazy, and I got off so easy. Ever since then, I was like, I can't be rolling around like this.
I don't know. Have you guys ever been to Kent?
Oh, yeah. I've been to Kent a bunch of times.
Do you know where the Outpost is?
Yes, I've played the Outpost.
Okay, so like right in between the Outpost and like the hotels where the highway is.
Yeah.
I got pulled over there by a state trooper. I was like smoking a joint because I used to work out at that Planet Fitness all the time.
Oh, yeah, right.
I was like on my way home, just finished a workout, smoking a joint. Cop pulls me over. I was going like, I think it's like, 45 there? I was going like 55. I'm like, God fucking damn it. So I couldn't throw the joint away because he already put the spotlight on me.
Right.
So I'm literally like unbuckling my fucking belt. I'm just fucking.
He's like, put that shit away, pervert.
Like, literally, I've never. Usually, cops hang out in their car, right? They just hang out there and they like run your plate or something. No, this motherfucker got out immediately because like I'm like, okay, I got a quick second to get the dude. He shined the light. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, no, it's not a gun. It's not a gun.
Oh my God.
I had to like sit there for 5 minutes and talk this cop off a ledge. Like he didn't pull a gun on me or anything, but I was just like, dude, I'm not gonna lie, my balls were kind of sticking together. I had to itch it. Like,
yeah, right.
I don't know how it worked, but it did work. He was a man. He kind of laughed about it. I think that helped.
Yeah. You know, lighten the mood. He's like, I'm not taking this dude to jail today. He's fucking funny.
When the cops pull you over, do bits.
Yeah.
Just do bits. Just pull out your 5 minutes that you had at the open mic and just fucking rock it out, dude.
One time I had these cops pull out of an alley, and me and some friends were sitting in front of an abandoned house, and we're smoking a blunt. We're just smoking a blunt. And these cops pull out like fucking, like The Wire. It was crazy. It was like we had SWAT on us or something.
Yeah.
They pull us out the car, and they're all like fucking checking us. And I swear to God, this male cop, he threw my hands on the hood and then reached into my boxers and grabbed my balls. And it was
Did
like...
you get hard?
Shit, I would have.
I would have been like, oh my God.
No, thank you, sir.
Wow.
I never get hard.
At anything. I'll go to a strip club. I won't get hard once.
I never been hard.
Not even once. Hashtag not even once.
Not even once. No, like he grabbed my balls, dude, and it was like it was late fall and it was really cold out. And dude, like his hands was super cold. So when he grabbed my balls, I was like, oh, and they were like, stop resisting. And I'm like, dude, you just grabbed me by my balls. What are you
I'm not resisting at all.
I said, dude, you got cold hands. And I swear to God, everybody around me, there was like
Cracking
5 people in this car. Everybody's fucking laughing.
It fucking killed, dude. They're going to have you back, bro. You're going to have you.
Yeah, they are.
Don't say that.
Headline at the police station. That'd be it.
I ain't Joey Diaz. I ain't gonna survive.
I mean, Judd's is like half practice for that. Shout out Judd's.
Dude, big Judd's.
Shout out Judd's, baby.
Fucking Judd's. That's a great spot. How do you feel about 1 minute? Isn't that like the most difficult thing to conquer?
I think it rewards certain styles. I don't know. It's a good chance for me to just practice crowd work.
Yeah.
Just like working off of other comics. Like I'll just go there. Like the previous comic will say something funny. I add like a tag or two onto it. Like, I don't know. Not like doing his joke and then adding a tag. Just like, you know, if I think of something silly, or I'll practice crowd work, or maybe I wrote some one-liners. I fucking suck at one-liners. I'm just way better at stories.
they're hard to really hit. You got to like build them up quick.
Yeah, it's hard finding like you have to keep it so concise. It's like, how do I trim this part down? I feel like there's so much I want to add to it. Maybe that's just why I like telling stories more on stage.
You know Joe Briggs?
I love Joey, baby.
Dude,
He's
Joe,
a sweet baby boy. That's what he always calls me.
Joe Briggs is a sweet baby boy.
He is a
and
sweet
he was
baby
on
boy.
stage. He was talking about we were outside at Judd's, and he had this joke about how his father got kicked in the face by a horse, right? And he's doing this bit, and I could tell that he was actually sourcing a joke from real life.
Reality, yeah.
He was like, he had this whole bit built around his dad getting kicked in the face by a horse. So he gets down to this set, and I'm like, that's the first time I ever seen him. And I was like, this dude's so good. And they called me right up after that. And I was like, man, how am I going to do this? And I swear to God, I freestyled this joke.
Yeah.
Where I was like, oh, so Joe Briggs' dad got kicked in the face by a horse. It looks like it's hereditary. And I blew the fucking place up. Okay. Dude, they went crazy at Judd's.
Dude, that's so... that's a weird feeling when you see somebody kill before you, because you're like, I'm happy for you. But
now I gotta follow that.
But the pressure's on.
Yeah.
Dude, the pressure is on so hard.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's a nerve-wracking feeling.
It's worse than the first time going up on stage. I don't know. Maybe the first time not as bad. I don't know. It's just like I'm still a fucking nervous wreck sometimes.
Dude, my first set, I had to follow Tyrone Gaines.
Oh, dude, Tyrone fucking kills. Shout out Tyrone Gaines, dude.
Dude, he murdered on my first set. I had a friend.
Ever?
My first set ever. Brandon Petrie. You know him?
Yeah, Brandon Petrie's a cool guy.
I worked with
Brandon.
this dude.
You worked with Brandon?
I worked with Brandon.
Oh, cool.
And he was telling me that he was a stand-up comedian. And I was like, man, I always wanted to try. I kind of wrote stuff here and there, but I never really, I don't know. I'm kind of nervous and like, I'm a little worried about trying stand-up. I never did that.
Yeah.
And he was like, stop being a bitch and just do it.
All right.
And it was great advice. I was like, you're right. Why am I being a bitch and let me try?
So you felt like you just got pushed into it?
Yeah, and then I had to follow Tyrone Gaines. And this dude murdered.
Yeah.
I mean, he just murdered and decimated.
Everywhere I go, I mean, he just does so well.
He is so fucking funny.
He has such a likable personality,
him with your lady.
Yeah, we saw him the one night down in Coventry.
Dude, Tyrone.
Oh, was it at B-Sides?
Yeah, the B-side.
Yeah, B-Sides is cool.
Because we just happened to be there because we live over on that side of town, so we always go to Coventry and have drunken Coventry nights, and we just happened to be there that night for we're going to go see some comedy, I guess. It's pretty cool.
B-Sides is really cool. They run a show every Tuesday. Aunt Morrow hosts it. Dude, that's a fun show.
I did a show. I did a open mic there, and
B-Sides?
Aunt Morrow didn't show up.
Oh, really?
And when I went on stage, it was like my fourth time doing open mic, and my opening joke used to be, I would find the old person in the crowd, and I would try to crowd work them, be like, how old are you? Are you married? Blah, blah, blah. And then I would be like, have you ever had to sit down real hard to hold in the poop? And I swear to God, in B-side, like, that was my opening joke, and I was new. I was just trying shit
dude
out.
just murdered, like...
No, not at B-side. Not at
gotcha,
B-side.
gotcha.
I didn't follow Tyrone there.
Gotcha.
That would have been terrible.
So, your first time, did you do good, or did you
That's what I was
bomb?
trying to get to, yeah.
Did you kill, or did you bomb?
I did okay.
Did you keep that energy?
On my first set.
Yeah.
I have clips. If you go to the TikTok NoOutletLive, you will see the clips from my first stand-up sets. They were okay.
Well, let me ask you this then, because I always like to ask comics this. What is your worst bomb story? Like, what's the worst bomb you've ever had?
I woke up this morning.
I bombed today. God damn it! I woke up again. Fuck.
Fuck
no,
you.
so I went to Kent, and there's a pizzeria out there.
Eurogyro?
Dude, fucking Eurogyro.
Bro, I have a story about Eurogyro.
Dude. I went to Eurogyro.
I've been kicked out of there forever.
Oh my God. Tell me about this.
Okay. So, I don't know. I used to live pretty close by Kent. Like, that was where I grew up. It was like just outside of Ravenna. And, I don't know. We were like 21. You know, that was like, we would always do the bar hopping thing on Fridays and Saturdays.
Oh, yeah.
And like, the thing was, you always started at Ray's, then you went to the Zephyr, then you went to Water Street Tavern, but by the end of the night, you always end up at Eurogyro.
The playbook for any Kent kids out there that may see this.
That's the playbook.
They hit the playbook.
Go to Ray's, get a Long Island, start off nice.
Start off real nice. Long Island, dude.
Dude, Ray's is the one to go to. They got best deals on it. Then you go hit up the Zephyr, go play a little cornhole. They got that whole outside porch shit.
Dude, yes.
As a refresher, you hit up Water Street because they got a second floor as well.
That's a real good refresher.
Yeah, 100%.
What's in there? I've never been there. I'm just talking shit.
Water Street Tavern.
Yeah.
They have like a photo booth, so all like the girls just go over there and fucking take photos. But they also have like the only fishbowl in the area. So
a fishbowl?
The fishbowl.
You don't know what
drink.
a fishbowl is?
What's a fishbowl?
It's like a drink for 4 people. I can remember I chugged that shit like a Fortnite potion, dude. Like,
right, I was gonna say that's for one person.
I got fucking blitzed. There's a video out there somewhere of me just chugging a fucking fishbowl.
I wish I could pull that right now. Like,
oh my God,
and we just happen to have it.
We did right here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Trent. We will bring you back. Just give me a few weeks. I'm gonna bring you back.
We'll talk about it when you find the video. No, but so we ended up at Eurogyro, capping off the night, getting some food, and, last drink or whatever. And, like, this girl bartender came up, and she's like, I saw you the other fucking night. Get the fuck out of here. We don't fucking want you here. I'm like, I think you there
the other night?
It wasn't me. It really wasn't me. I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm incredibly drunk. I just want food. Like, I'm hungry. She got so aggressive. They asked me to leave. They said I'm kicked out forever. Like,
and that made you get aggressive,
dude. It made me get so pissed off. I'm one fishbowl down. I just had a fishbowl like an hour and a half ago. I'm like, this bitch is kicking me out of Eurogyro, and she didn't even do a background check or nothing.
Damn,
like,
and now
no
his picture is on the wall, like this fucking guy right here.
Well, it's not. It happened like 3 years ago. I think it was just.
Oh, have you been back since?
No, I just said, fuck it, I'm done with Eurogyro.
Oh, me too. I'm protesting it now too. It's solidarity.
Protesting. Protest Eurogyro.
Yeah. I was just
3
mad
years
at the
after
time.
the fact.
The Euro is still a cool place, but I don't know. That lady was a bitch who worked there, so it's not the spot.
I didn't have that kind of reception.
Dude.
I showed up and I was chilling, and then when I went to do my set, it was my third set. So I did 2 at Fate Club, the Fate Dry Bar in Wycliffe. That's where it's a sober bar.
Yeah.
So nobody was in there like drinking or.
What is a sober bar? Is that like you guys ever been to that Kava bar in North Olmsted?
No, but I've been seeing all kinds of stuff about that.
Dude, I had like 3 kratom drinks there.
Oh, no. That's like heroin.
Kratom.
Is it heroin?
It's pretty much like legal heroin.
I literally was like, my roommate drove, thank God, but I'm like just sitting in the car. I'm like, I'm so fucking relaxed right now. Like, it felt like I was high, but not high. Like, the couch feeling where you just don't want to get up
into it.
But then I don't have like the headiness of it.
Yeah.
It's a weird.
Yeah.
It's weird, but yeah, that's all I thought of it when what is a sober bar? Is it just fucking root beer and water?
Do you remember that like Bob Marley drink that was like the Mellow Moods drink or whatever?
Yeah, the
we used
tea.
to drink that.
Yeah, the tea.
Yeah.
It's probably those type of drinks, and they're like, ooh, we're
They put
hitting you with these
melatonin in
herbs and
Yeah.
Kratom's a different herb like that. It's very close to opiates.
Right.
So like,
Really?
I think the Bob Marley one was like CBD.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
They're just
but it's
sprinkling
those
opium in
drinks,
the
like,
fucking
yeah. They're like, everybody come into our sober bar. Like,
they're like doing the thing with the guy with the steak. Like,
yeah, right.
Just Salt Bay.
Opium.
Just Salt Bay.
That's
opium.
definitely how you add opium to stuff.
Opium Bay.
Opium.
There you go. There's your next T-shirt.
Opium Bay. Flathouse Press. Jump on that ASAP, dude. Opium Bay.
FlatHousePress.com.
Oh, shit. Yeah, so my spot there, I showed up, and they gave me 10 minutes, I think.
At Euro?
At the Euro Gyro. At the Euro Gyro.
They didn't give me more than 4 minutes before they kicked me out of that bitch.
Oh, man.
It was on a Friday night. This was before I did comedy, but oh yeah.
You wasn't even performing and got booted out of it.
I
Now
swear to God,
know
to
his
this
name.
day, if anybody remembers anything, that wasn't fucking me. That lady was a bitch.
If there's
okay?
proof out there, we're going to get to the bottom of this.
Clear my name at Eurogyro. This is why I haven't been going to the mic. No.
You should just show up and do the mic.
I wonder if she still works there.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I might
That
just
seems
go
like the
tomorrow.
place that keeps people there.
I'm just going to go tomorrow. Fuck it.
So I showed up and they gave me 10 and I did maybe 6.
Okay.
And I was getting the worst disgusting looks from like a table of girls.
Oh no.
And they were attractive, very attractive girls. And I got so embarrassed that I just walked off stage. I ended at 6 minutes. I was like, thank you, that's my time. And I put my mic in the stand and I beelined out of the door and drove home. I was so upset.
You're like sweating. You're like, oh fuck, that was
And if those
terrible.
chicks weren't there, you'd probably be all right. Like, fuck some hot chicks, dude.
They
I would.
intimidated me. Dude, and that was early though. That was like my third set and I was so intimidated.
Yeah, that was like early on. You're like, they can't hear me talk.
No, it wasn't that. They was looking at me disgustingly.
Oh no.
They were like looking me up and down like, you are disgusting.
What, you said that like dog fucking a trash can joke or something? Yeah.
It was.
That's not a joke for the ladies. So I understand.
Dude, I really like that joke. It's real life. I have a TikTok video on the
No,
joke.
I think it's cool, but it should be a TikTok like YouTube short because then you could add the video and like do your little YouTube short.
I did that.
thing, like,
I did do
yeah,
that.
yeah,
if you
yeah.
follow me on TikTok, you'll find that video or Instagram.
That's why I missed it. I gotta
Instagram,
start
Jeremy
following you.
Tomesek. You see it on the screen. That's how you spell my name or whatnot.
Plug it.
And
Plug it.
Trent Brown. You know, I'm so mad that my internet's messed up right now because I want to actually try to find. You have clips out, don't you?
I do have clips. They're mostly on Instagram and TikTok is where I post those.
Let's see if I can hit some TikTok. Let's see if this will work.
They're the worst looking clips because I just use a tripod I bought for my phone. But
Right.
I'm
Well, he
just-
said you can't take cameras into like all these like open mics or whatever, and chicks people get mad or whatever. Like they
I don't
were
know.
okay with you doing it.
I don't know. I think it depends if you ask them. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of comics out there that are like, hey, if you're taking photos of me, like, I brought my one buddy, Garrett. Has a photography business. He came out and, like, all the comics were asking after the show. He's like, hey, do you have any pictures of me?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I guess it depends. I think there's a lot of comics that when they see a photographer, they're like, ooh, a new headshot. Or, like,
Right.
yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends on the person, but that's
That's
the
what
way
I said.
see
Like
it.
ask, you know, like
Yeah.
and see what it is.
Yeah.
Well,
100%.
I had issues at open mics because I was bringing a photographer. He was actually
Okay.
supposed to be my guest. He was the first person that wasn't able to make it. He's stuck in Atlanta. So he was coming back and he was about to do the guest spot tonight. YLP he's coming up. He's somebody I highly admire. This dude goes all over the country and he went to Ohio Media School with me. And he was there for film and TV. And the dude just keeps on finding these people that he films. He has films of pimps, like old school pimps, like
I'm
pimps
sold.
from like the 60s, but it's very entertaining content. The stuff this guy finds is really crazy. Smoke Champions in New York is his new thing that he put out on Instagram. Go to Your Life Premiere on Instagram and you will find my boy. He's so fire. And we were trying to film a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And he was coming out to film me do stand-up.
Yeah.
And a lot of the comedians are getting mad that there was somebody filming in these spots. They're like, oh, I'm trying to work out material, this and that. And I kept telling them, like, yo, we're not going to be broadcasting your stuff. We're just trying to film stuff. We're trying to grab some video, but we're using my stuff online.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry about it too much. But
Yeah.
people hassled him a lot.
Oh, well, at that point, I mean, I don't know. I guess you would have to okay it with the showrunners and everything. But, I mean, we did that at the Funny Stop, and I don't know, Pete didn't give a shit. So,
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I should have asked. I never asked, but all the comics like came up and were like, "Hey, can you send me some of those photos that you had?" But
Now, that did happen afterwards because I had to do, like, a public apology.
Yeah.
Like, I was like I just got caught in a Me Too.
They Me Too'd you at the open mic, dude. They're like, "This guy was fucking filming, dude. He was filming all of us. He's stealing our material." Even though we're at an open mic and none of us are famous, they're stealing our material.
Yeah, and I was like, "What's the deal, bro?" And then I apologized. I was like, "Whatever, we're not putting your stuff out." And a lot of people did ask for their film.
Yeah.
And Spike Lee, he had got a big clip.
Yeah.
From his stand-up set. There was people at this mic that said racist things. It was right out.
That's why they didn't want that shit to get out.
Dude.
They're like, this can't go on the internet. This one's for us, boys.
That may have been the case for real, because there was a lot of like Black History Month jokes that were going completely wrong.
Wait, was it all white guys?
It was a white woman and a white guy.
Oh, yeah, you can't do that.
I definitely wrote a Black History Month joke. But
racist one though?
I don't know.
Like, go ahead, tell her right now.
No,
Cancel yourself.
This is just in my notes.
It's just on paper. That don't matter, dude. That better not be read one time.
Dude, I need to go burn the book now.
Dude, you have to burn the whole book.
The whole entire book. I
And
can't
kill
just rip the
anybody who's
pages.
seen it. You know what I'm saying?
I have to kill them. Like,
Yes.
John
No
Wick
witness.
style.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Now I've when I was younger, I was still doing the rap thing.
Yeah.
And I had written some I remember just vaguely, it's at the back of my head, where I had written a set that started at one point and then went through other things and then tied back in.
Okay.
But I wasn't a comedian, so this years ago, and I lost the phone that I had in the notes, and I still remember writing this thing.
Yeah.
That I cannot recreate, because that's what I've been trying to write.
Yeah.
Is a joke that starts somewhere and then comes back to it.
Yeah, kind of like an episode of Seinfeld or something where it's like they all go off in different directions, but then in the end it all ties together.
At the end,
Yeah.
the jokes
They merge.
accumulate and
Yeah.
merge into one big joke.
Yeah.
And that is such a difficult thing. I had just
Dude,
watched...
that's a hard style of writing, but it's very rewarding.
Dude, Bert Kreischer's new movie does this.
I haven't seen it yet, dude.
I
Have you
haven't
seen
seen
it
it either.
already?
I watched it yesterday.
Dude, my Uncle Travis, fuck you, Travis, if you're listening to this.
Oh, Travis.
He went out, he was like, oh,
He
there's a
doesn't mean
7... No, he fucking means it. He means it. He was like, oh, there's a 7:20 showing or a 4:20 showing. I'm like, let's go to the 4:20. I have a podcast later. He's like, oh, well, we're kind of wanting to go later. I'm like, fuck you, dude. Come on.
Dude, did you miss Bert Kreischer for this podcast?
Bert Kreischer. Did I miss him?
No,
I miss him
missed
all
the
the time.
movie. We all
did.
miss him.
I miss Bert, dude. I haven't seen him in years. No, yeah, they're all watching it right now, and
Oh, man.
I don't give a shit, dude. I'm having a good time, dude.
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. I appreciate it. It's No Outlet Live style, baby.
No outlet, baby.
No, so that movie, it's a joke that starts somewhere and comes
Don't
back
fucking
to
spoil it for me. You're gonna be like that one guy that's like, my wife cheated on me for watching another season of a film I like.
Damn, back to the news.
Call
Yeah,
back.
that is a crazy thing. I have been upset about that a bunch of times. If you watch
Dude.
something and we start it together and you watch it without me, sometimes I won't even return to that show.
Can I talk shit
Oh,
on
yeah.
Travis for a second, real quick? You
Go in on Travis.
I'm
Damn,
going
you're mad
out.
about this movie, bro.
No, because Travis is that guy. He's just like, oh, did you see that where that guy died? I'm like, dude, fuck you. I was working on it. Dude, he's the king of that. He's like, oh, Game of Thrones, Red Wedding, dude. Be ready for it. I'm like,
Yeah.
fucker.
I'll just say this one thing. There's definitely a spoiler alert and a half, but you're welcome.
Like, hey, did you know Captain America dies, dude? I'm like, fuck.
Oh my god.
I didn't know that.
Spider-Man did die in Avengers though. Ace Ventura, he actually does solve the crime.
Fuck! I knew he would, but I just wanted to know the plot. Now I don't care.
Kramer does die in Seinfeld.
Fuck, dude.
Does he?
No, but he died in real life.
Last episode.
He died in real life?
Oh, I meant to say Dustin Diamond. Saved by the Bell. My bad. I fucked that joke all up.
Wait, was that a real guy?
Well, you said Kramer and Seinfeld. Dustin Diamond was a real guy.
That sounds like a porn. That sounds like a porn star name.
Because he did some porn in his later career, but he's like,
wait, really?
Yeah, he was like the little nerdy dude on Saved by the Bell. Like I forget his name now.
Why did I mix him up with Kramer?
Screech. He was Screech.
Screech.
Yeah, that's not Kramer at all. What the fuck? What the?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. You should have come over at these damn dirt munders.
Kramer said the N-word, right? That's his deal.
That's what.
Yeah.
So technically, he died.
Oh, yeah, basically, yeah. We ain't seen him since.
Are you saying Kramer said the N-word and then died because of that?
No, well, I don't know if he said the N-word. He might have said a bunch of stuff about Jews or something. I forget what the clip is. Did he?
He said the N-word and then he got kicked off
I've
the
never
stage.
heard one thing.
He got kicked off a stage and he never returned. Because he was doing stand-up. He was trying to return. And Dustin Diamond got stabbed on Christmas. I don't know why I mixed them up.
Yeah,
I don't know
Kramer
either.
is not Dustin Diamond.
No, I mean, they're kind of the quirky, like, crazy comedy relief on both of those shows. You know what I'm saying?
They are the kind of similar but different time frames.
And then he fucked on camera for a little while.
Yeah, for a little while. Because why wouldn't you? You're fucking Dustin Diamond, dude.
That
You
was
can't
a
let that
loser
name go to
fight.
waste.
Dude.
Oh, wait. Didn't he do the boxing match? Who did he do the boxing match with?
Yes, he did. Hold on. Let's see if we can find this.
If that should even come up. Who did he celebrity box? Horseshack, right?
Hold on. We're about to find this.
Dustin Diamond versus Horseshack.
I really hope
He looks like a more fit Seth Rogen in that third pick.
Sort of, yeah, I can see that.
He's like Seth Rogen's.
Like, hey guys, you want to get high?
Like Shaggy from Scooby Doo had a baby with Joe Rogan. About boxing.
Yeah, right there.
Go to Whitney.com.
No.
Is that Dustin?
I think so. That was a long time ago, but I remember that shit. I thought it was like more high budget than this. Like it wasn't just him boxing somewhere. Like it was like celebrities, they would always make them box each other.
Yeah.
Like
because Celebrity Deathmatch ended, and then they started making celebrities fight each
real
other.
celebrity fights. Yeah, but it was never anybody like he was like Joey Buttafuoco or something, some shit like that. Like it'd always be some no-name celebrity that was just like in the Inquirer
like a real
or something.
C-list, B-list.
Yeah. Like washed up.
Let me scroll through this intro. Let's get the Dustin Diamond.
I don't think this is the fight.
This is the fight.
It looked that low budget back in like the 90s or something.
Dustin Screech. Is that Dustin Screech Diamond?
Yes, sir.
He looks so old.
He was old. He shouldn't have been doing this.
Both these guys.
He was trying to get back into fame.
Oh, dude, he totally took the fell. Come on.
You have
Hold on.
No, go back because this ain't the
back
fight.
That up.
Is this not it?
No, the bottom right hand, like the top right there.
This?
Next one over, I think that's him and Horseshack right there. Yeah, that's who he fights, dude.
Oh, this is TMZ. This is definitely it.
TMZ Sports. Wait, what?
Because like Horseshack is from I can't remember what show he's from. He's from an older show than Saved by the Bell, like a 70s show.
You're right.
Yeah.
I was on some bogus.
Dude, I remember all the celebrity boxing bullshit. Like that shit was so funny.
Hold on, where is that fight, dude? We won't stop this podcast until we find this fight.
Right. It must go down.
Come on.
So what is this fight all about? Like, what is so special?
It was like a
about
celebrity fight match.
They have, but it's because they have beef over something, and I can't remember. And I think maybe that one was just like they were both like they both played like the same type of character on their show. Like the one dude was from the 70s and Screech was from the 80s. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
But, like they had that same role on the show. Yeah, like that type of thing or something. I think, but don't fact check me on that.
But YouTube.com.
Man, one wrong letter and they could have ended your career.
Oh God.
You're terrible for that.
No, you gotta be careful, man.
Like, you're terrible. That's how you know this is a live show.
There you
because your boy is looking stuff up in real time, and you gotta really.
So today I heard.
Man,
is it a reaction video?
Well, I don't understand how you can't just find the video. Isn't that the video right there? That's the one right there. That's what I said in the first place.
This is round 3 of 3.
Screech Horseshack, and he just like kind of murders this dude. I feel
Who the
like
fuck is Horseshack?
He's some dude from the 70s on a show, and they both played nerdy fucks. See, he just keeps knocking him down. He's all like, "I'm a tough guy."
That was a loser punch.
Yeah, he's beating
that punch
him.
sucked. Look, they both look like they suck.
Yeah, but that's the whole. That's what makes it funny though. Like, it makes it funnier that he's acting all tough. Like, yeah, I just knocked out this old guy who ain't never thrown a punch in his life. Like,
dude, I want to see this whole fight.
Yeah,
Not
this
just
is
part
basically
3.
the whole. This is basically the whole thing.
This is part 3, though.
He keeps just
Somebody
knocking him
fucking
out.
make a move. They're
Look
just
at this.
watching each other.
Right.
Look at this. Is Screech is throwing a solid jab? It's an alright jab. It's not too bad.
Decent.
Well,
it's alright.
This guy has way more reach than the other guy.
Yeah.
This is an unfair fight for
Screech,
sure.
you ain't ever watched Saved by the Bell? And I was saved by the bell.
No.
What?
How old
Zach
are you?
Morrison?
How old are you?
Hey, you don't
About
know
to be
Zach
33.
I'm 24. That's why.
So true.
Damn.
No, look, he just like keeps whooping on him, dude. Like,
dude, Dustin Diamond.
and look, he's like, I'm the shit. Like, I'm beating up an old man. Like, after this, I'm gonna go fuck some bitches on tape. Like, a video.
And he does. Screech ends up doing porn.
Yeah.
You gotta watch Saved by the Bell. It was a good show.
Oh, I thought you were about to go a different direction. You gotta watch his porn.
Yeah, well, you gotta watch that too.
Yeah, you do. You
'Cause
have to watch
after-
Saved by the Bell, and then you gotta watch the porn.
Like Pam and Tommy Lee started the celebrity porn tape, and then everybody wanted one that was like even
Yeah.
like a C celebrity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Well, that's how Kim Kardashian got famous. I
yeah,
mean,
I don't hate her for that.
no.
Do I hate her now because I know who
respect
she
the
is?
hustle.
Yeah.
Isn't she still like the #1 rated video on Pornhub or like the most watched
Is
or
it?
something? It's gotta be. Google it.
I thought it was Stepmom Stuck in the Dryer part
Yeah,
5.
it has to be stuck in
Oh.
the dryer like that.
I mean, that's probably on the trending list for sure.
Yeah.
Always.
It's trending
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure.
I know.
Why is it always?
Are you hip to the Paris Hilton?
the Paris Hilton?
Do you know who Paris Hilton is?
Brother, I told you I don't read.
Oh man,
I know who Paris Hilton is.
Paris Hilton was she was like,
You don't know who Paris Hilton
I know
is?
who Paris Hilton is.
man, Paris Hilton. She had the sex tape. That was the one that hit, that made everybody like, man, these celebrities are really getting out here and doing some stuff in porn.
Oh yeah.
It was like Carmen Electra and Paris Hilton. And then the Kardashians jumped out there and started doing it.
Paris Hilton probably took like the first facial for celebrity porns. I feel
Yeah,
like.
dude.
She walked so everybody could run.
Exactly.
It was in-
took one for
it was in
all
night-
the team. You know what I'm saying?
She filmed hers in night vision like the military was
yeah.
there. Her eyes was glowing in the distance.
Every time I put on night vision goggles, I'm like, "Where's Paris?"
Yup, dude. Yup.
That's the thing.
That's the name of the porn.
Yeah, One Night in Paris.
One Night in Paris.
Oh my god.
We all know it.
Look at him, Screech. He's the man. Let's look up One Night in Paris.
I don't think you're gonna get that on YouTube.
There's gonna be something. The good and the bad. That's Paris Hilton.
gets hard, but that's the business I've chose to be in, and
They say
business again.
I chose to get fucked.
Well, they say that's why Kim Kardashian did make the video, because she was friends with Paris Hilton, and when that shit dropped, they were like, fucking Kim Kardashian's mom was like, dude, you have to drop this porno. And they say it was all her, like, whatever.
It was the mom.
Jenner. Yeah.
It was the mom, because she was in the relationship with that guy that got OJ off of the murder trial.
Yeah.
He didn't do murder time. And then he was a celebrity and died. The Kardashians are like, how do we keep this celebrity status alive? And the mom was like, we're going to put out my daughter's sex tape that she has with Ray J.
You know how baller it is for OJ to just be like, get away with murder? And then literally like a couple years later drop a book saying, I didn't do this, but if I did do it, here's how I would do it.
Right. And then,
the fucking balls you have to drop that
right.
book.
and then a few years later, gets caught trying to beat up like fucking autograph people or whatever in the Vegas hotel and goes to jail forever. Like they just put him under the jail.
Is OJ in jail right now?
I don't know if he's still in.
No, he's on the streets, and he has done videos on TikTok in the news and shit where he is commenting on murder trials.
Yeah, like he's a commentator now because he got off.
And he's like, I don't know if they gonna be able to beat this case. You ain't gonna be able to beat this one.
He was like, that glove looks like it fits.
Yeah, they're putting gloves on.
The verdict comes back next week sometime. That means they're probably fighting. I watched him take the stand, and I thought it was probably a mistake, because the guy is an admitted
Alex
liar,
Murdaugh.
and it's hard for me to think he can be on the stand 5, 6, 7, 8 days without lying. Question is, what did he lie about? But lying and stealing money is a little different than murder. I realized in watching them testify what he was doing. He was just trying to relate to one or two of those jurors that he was a good old boy. He was one of them. And I'm not sure he didn't succeed.
Hating.
This is VSkyNews.com.
Weighing in on the biggest story coming out 5.
O.J. Simpson is acquitted for murders of his ex-wife.
He likes to give an opinion on different subjects. I'm not surprised he gave an opinion. I think, the fact that he
what is with this solemn piano music?
Because it's so sad that a murderer can do.
Is that in the background of the video, or that's like music you're playing though?
No, that's on the video.
That's on the video.
They did that. They were like, look how sad America is that a murderer could comment on a murder trial.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I mean, freedom of speech. Obviously, he wasn't guilty since they said he wasn't guilty, right?
But now that he's not found not guilty,
all right.
I guess so.
But
I mean, he did. He
got a point.
Technically, he didn't kill a guy, but we're all like, you might have killed that guy.
You killed a guy.
I think
but
you
if
killed
your wife.
But if he did it, you can't be tried for the same thing twice. You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't he just be like, yeah, I fucking did that shit.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Like walks off into the sunset smoking his fucking cigar.
Is that the law? You can't be tried twice after you're acquitted?
You can't. And they could appeal it and stuff, but you can't be tried. They can't bring you up on the same charges twice if you're not guilty.
After it's done, it's done.
I feel like
It's
there's
done,
got to
yeah.
be some like law that's like, oh, well, if you admitted to it, come here.
Yeah, right.
I mean, you told us later.
Like some byline somewhere.
Yeah. Like literally bangs the gavel for not guilty. It's like, I did it. It's just fuck you. He's just out of there, dude.
I don't know, man. He wrote a book that was got that I think he named If I Did Do It or some shit.
No, he wrote a book saying,
he did. Yeah.
It's like, I didn't do it, but if I did do it.
If I
This
did,
is exactly
this
how
is
it was
how
done.
I would do it.
And weirdly, it was done exactly that way. Like
The fucking balls, dude. The fucking balls.
The goal of this guy.
The gall.
The fucking goal on this guy. Yeah, I don't know where we go from here. Trent, have you had a good time with us tonight on
Dude,
No
this is
Outlet
fun.
Live?
Yeah, No Outlet. This is a fun time, dude. Seriously. Check out No Outlet Live.
Dude, everybody check out No Outlet Live. You can find it anywhere. Just Google it. One word, NoOutletLive. NoOutletLive with no spaces. You Google that and you're going to find our podcast everywhere that you can find all of our content. Jarrod is our new co-host. He's in the building. Next week, we're going to come to y'all guys with the motherfucking sound effects. We're going to come to y'all with the videos and the internets.
Yes, sir.
That's all we need is the internets. My man Trent, where can we find all of your stuff?
Garbage Comedian for TikTok and Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook at Trent Brown. My phone number is... No, I'm not.
I don't know if you want to do that.
Call, text,
Call me when you are alone.
This has been No Outlet Live. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you next week with a little bit more of that shit. Peace. What's up? Jay Remy here, host of No Outlet Live. Are you considering or curious about how you can start your own podcast? Join Anchor. Anchor has everything you need to make a podcast for free. Monetize your podcast, one-click distribution, record from anywhere on the app, and they have unlimited free hosting. Download Anchor on the App Store or Google Play. Anchor, podcasting made easy.
We'll see you next time. This has been No Outlet Live.